everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we are diving deep into moringa.
Moringa.
Yes, it's everywhere,
Yeah.
And we found this article called 10 Incredible Health Benefits of Moringa and Easy Recipes to Try Today.
Okay.
Now, just reading that title, it kind of sounds like marketing hype to me.
Yeah, it does a little bit.
Like a miracle tree.
Really?
Right. Like, how incredible can it be?
Yeah, so let's find out. Is it really all it's cracked up to be, or is it just clever marketing? What do you think?
Well, I think to get past the hype, we need to look at the facts.
Okay.
Like, what is it that makes moringa so unique?
Okay, so let's start there.
Okay.
This article starts out by listing all these vitamins and minerals that moringa is packed with.
Mm-hmm.
We've got vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, potassium, iron.
It's a lot.
It's like a whole alphabet soup of nutrients here.
Yeah.
But is it just the presence of these nutrients, or is there something more to it?
Well, it's not just that they're there, it's how much of them are there.
Okay.
It's what we call nutrient dense.
So you get a really powerful dose of all these essential nutrients in a relatively small serving.
Oh, wow.
Like, for example, the amount of vitamin A in moringa is incredible.
Okay.
And, think about like areas of the world where vitamin A deficiency is a real problem.
Right.
It could affect vision and all sorts of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Moringa could actually make a difference there.
Wow. So it really puts it into perspective.
Yeah.
That it's not just about having these vitamins and minerals, it's about having them in amounts that can actually have an impact.
Exactly.
Okay, well, speaking of impact, this article also calls moringa an antioxidant powerhouse.
Good.
Specifically mentioning quercetin and chlorogenic acid.
Right.
I remember from high school biology that antioxidants are good.
Yeah.
But can you remind me why?
Okay. So imagine your cells are like tiny little machines. Right.
Okay.
They're constantly working to keep your body going.
Mm-hmm.
But over time, just like with any machine, they can get a little bit rusty.
Okay.
And that's kind of what oxidative stress is. It's a natural process.
Hmm.
But things like pollution and even just breathing can speed it up.
Huh. Interesting.
And what antioxidants do is they act like rust inhibitors.
Okay.
So they help protect your cells from that damage.
So these antioxidants in moringa could help prevent some of those chronic diseases we're always hearing about.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
Like heart disease, cancer, even Alzheimer's.
Wow.
Now, the research is still ongoing,
Yeah.
but we know there's definitely a connection between oxidative stress and these conditions.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, this article goes on to list a bunch of other potential benefits.
Okay.
Blood sugar regulation, better digestion, heart health, reducing inflammation.
It's a long list.
It is a long list.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like a miracle cure at this point, but you already warned me about the hype.
Right. Well, it's important to remember that moringa isn't a magic bullet.
Right.
It shows promise in all of these areas.
Mm.
And there is some encouraging research.
Yep.
But we need more research to really understand how these benefits work and how significant they are.
So you're saying cautious optimism, but still pretty exciting.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what else I found interesting?
What's that?
The article says that moringa can boost your energy and focus.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently it's because of the iron and amino acids. I mean, who wouldn't want a little extra energy boost? Right.
I mean, sure,
Yeah.
but it's not quite that simple.
Okay.
Like, you can't just isolate one ingredient and expect to have this, like, miraculous energy boost.
Right.
But iron is important for red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout your body,
Mm-hmm.
and then amino acids are the building blocks of protein,
Right.
which is essential for energy and repairing your body's tissues.
Yeah.
So moringa can contribute to that, but it's part of a bigger picture.
It's not a solo act.
Exactly.
Well, speaking of incorporating moringa into your diet, this article has a section on recipes,
Oh, that's good.
and they actually look pretty good.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd get to that. What good is all this potential if you can't actually enjoy eating it?
Exactly.
Right.
So one recipe that jumped out at me was the moringa smoothie bowl.
Okay.
It's basically this vibrant green smoothie with banana, mango, spinach, moringa powder, and almond milk.
Sounds healthy.
It does sound healthy, right?
Yeah.
And then you top it with all the good stuff, granola fruit nuts, seeds,
Oh, wow.
It's like a healthy, Instagrammable breakfast.
It is very Instagrammable.
It is.
I think that's actually a really smart way to incorporate moringa.
Yeah.
Because if you blend it with fruits and vegetables, it makes it more palatable for people who maybe aren't used to the taste.
Right.
So it's like sneaking in those nutrients.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the smoothie bowl, and then there's also a moringa soup.
Moringa soup.
Moringa soup. Yeah, it sounds more adventurous.
Okay.
It's got moringa leaves, onion, garlic, vegetable broth, and then coconut milk for that creaminess.
I'm curious about that. Like, does the coconut milk completely cover up the moringa flavor, or is it more of a complementary flavor?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The article doesn't really get into specifics,
Okay.
but I am intrigued.
Yeah.
And for those tea lovers out there, there's a moringa tea recipe.
Okay.
It seems pretty simple. You just steep moringa powder or dried leaves in hot water like any other herbal tea.
Right.
You can add a little honey or lemon if you want.
So simple.
Yeah, just the simple pleasures. Right?
Yeah, I can see that being nice in the evening.
Yes,
This article is really showing us how versatile moringa is.
it is. But they save the best for last, at least for me.
Okay.
Moringa energy balls.
Energy balls.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening.
They're made with dates for that natural sweetness.
Okay.
Your choice of nuts, almonds, cashews, walnuts, whatever you prefer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you add in the moringa powder, some chia seeds, and a touch of vanilla extract.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, and they're perfect for on-the-go snacking,
Right.
and they're packed with nutrients.
So it's like healthy fats, natural sweetness, and that moringa boost.
Yeah.
I have to admit, this article is making a good case for moringa as more than just a supplement.
Right.
Like, it's an ingredient that you can actually use
Absolutely.
in lots of different ways.
Well, we have plenty more to discuss about this so-called miracle tree,
Okay.
but I think it's time for us to take a little break.
Okay.
We'll be right back to unpack some more of the nuances surrounding moringa and its potential impact on global health and sustainability.
Sounds good.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Before the break, we were talking about all the potential benefits of moringa.
Right, all these vitamins and minerals, the antioxidants.
Yeah, and how surprisingly versatile it is in recipes.
Yeah, smoothies, soups, energy balls.
Exactly. But every good story has two sides, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's important to remember that, like anything else, moringa does come with some cautions.
Okay, so what are some things that our listeners should be aware of?
Well, it's generally considered safe, but some people might experience some mild digestive issues,
Like what?
like nausea or diarrhea, especially if they have too much too quickly.
Okay, so start small.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Start small and see how your body reacts.
Got it.
And this is important for anything you're putting in your body, but the source really matters.
Okay.
The quality and purity of moringa can vary a lot,
Depending on what?
depending on where it's grown and how it's processed.
So do your research
Exactly.
and choose a reputable brand if you're buying it as a powder or supplement.
Exactly.
Now, what about pregnant women or those who are breastfeeding?
That's a good question.
I've heard mixed things about moringa for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's been used traditionally in some cultures to support lactation,
Okay.
but there's not enough research yet to say for sure if it's safe during pregnancy or breastfeeding.
So in those cases, talk to your doctor.
Absolutely. Always better to be safe than sorry.
It sounds like while moringa is promising, it's not a replacement for medical treatment.
No, definitely not. It can be a valuable addition to a healthy lifestyle,
Right.
but it shouldn't be seen as a cure-all.
Okay, so if you have a health condition or you're taking medications, definitely talk to your doctor before adding moringa.
Definitely.
It seems like in the wellness world, there's always a new miracle ingredient.
Yeah.
But a little bit of skepticism never hurts,
No, absolutely critical thinking is so important.
especially with all the information and misinformation out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's easy to get caught up in the hype,
Yeah,
but we need to remember that moringa is not a magic solution.
right. It's about being a savvy consumer,
Yes.
doing your homework.
Exactly.
But let's not forget about the genuine potential here.
Right.
I mean, this plant really does offer some interesting possibilities, especially when you look beyond the individual health benefits.
Yeah.
The article also talks about moringa's impact on global health and sustainability.
Well, that's where things get really exciting.
Okay, tell me more.
One of the most amazing things about moringa is how resilient it is.
Okay.
It can grow in really harsh conditions, like drought-prone areas and nutrient-poor soil.
Wow.
So it's a really valuable crop for communities facing food security challenges.
Especially in developing countries.
Exactly.
So we're talking about more than just personal health here.
Right.
Moringa could have a real impact on a larger scale.
Absolutely. It's being explored as a sustainable solution for addressing malnutrition,
Wow.
promoting food security, and even providing economic opportunities in regions that need it most.
That's incredible.
It is.
To think that a plant could have such a huge impact.
I know, it's really inspiring.
It is.
I think it shows how important it is to look beyond just the trendy superfood label
Right.
and see the bigger picture, the deeper potential.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked about the nutritional benefits, the potential downsides, the importance of sourcing responsibly, and now this incredible global impact.
A lot to consider.
It is. Is there anything else we need to think about when it comes to moringa?
I think we've covered the main points,
Okay.
but the research is ongoing, so I'm sure we'll learn even more about moringa in the future.
It seems like the more we learn, the more fascinating it becomes.
It really does.
Well, for now, I think we've reached the end of our moringa deep dive.
We have.
And if you had to leave our listeners with one key takeaway, what would it be?
I would say moringa is a remarkable plant with a lot of potential,
Mm-hmm.
but approach it with a balanced perspective.
Okay.
Do your research, consider the source,
Yeah.
and most importantly, talk to your doctor before making any big changes.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Now we want to hear from you. Have you ever tried moringa?
Yeah,
What was your experience like?
let us know.
Share your thoughts and even your favorite moringa recipes with us on social media.
We love hearing from you.
We do. We're always eager to learn from our amazing community. We
Yeah.
love hearing from you guys and learning about your experiences, with new foods and wellness trends.
Yeah.
And it's clear that moringa has definitely captured a lot of attention lately. But I think it's important to remember that it's more than just a trendy superfood.
I agree. It's got a long history.
Yeah.
It's been used in traditional medicine for centuries.
Right.
And from a nutritional standpoint, it's pretty amazing.
It really is. And as we were talking about earlier, it's that potential impact on global health and sustainability
Yeah,
that I find really inspiring.
me too.
Just imagine like a world where a plant like moringa,
Right.
with its ability to grow in tough environments and provide all those nutrients, could actually play a role
Yeah.
in addressing global hunger and malnutrition.
It's a powerful thought, right?
It is a powerful thought.
And it's not just a dream.
Yeah.
There are already organizations out there doing this.
Oh, wow.
They're successfully integrating moringa into communities to combat malnutrition,
Wow.
improve food security, create economic opportunities.
It's incredible to think that something as simple as a plant
I know.
could have such a huge impact.
It really is.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds us that nature often has the solutions to some of our biggest challenges.
This has been such an eye-opening deep dive
It has.
into the world of moringa. We've covered so much.
Yeah, from those nutritional benefits
Mm-hmm.
to the potential to change lives around the world.
And while we've explored a lot of information today,
Yeah,
remember, the learning doesn't stop here.
it doesn't.
Keep researching.
Keep learning.
Keep that curiosity going.
Exactly. And approach any new information with a critical and curious mind.
I love that.
It's all about asking questions.
That's such an important point. The more we learn, the more we realize
Oh, I know.
how much more there is to discover.
That's the beauty of it.
Well, on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive.
I agree.
It's been a pleasure exploring the world of moringa with you.
The pleasure was all mine.
And to all our listeners, thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
We hope you've learned something new and are inspired to keep exploring the incredible world of plants and their potential to impact our lives and the world around us.
Until next time.
Stay curious.
And keep those deep dives going.
Bye, everyone. Bye.